1,500 people in this room. Good morning. It is great to be here in New Orleans with you. I am excited about this Excel in Ed's National Summit on Education. It's great just to feel the energy in this room of people passionate about serving kids first and foremost.
Let's start with phones. Something like half of the states have now imposed some kind of bell-to-bell phone ban. And that is really exciting. We're trying to improve socio-emotional health. We're trying to improve student participation in extracurriculars. But whatever that thing is, you need to think about how you're going to measure it.
It's a good question for all of us, I think, is to really think about, can we tear down the antiquated structures to really serve people and think about, you know, like our public education system, our K-12 system. I think it's an emergency when so few kids are capable of getting a job or going to college or serving in the military. We spend more money, but we don't necessarily get the kind of results. That's an emergency, right? Alabama is the only state in the country that requires 60 minutes of math instruction during the school hour. The only state, but every state should have that. These are fundamental, basic things that have been proven time and time again, and we can't lose sight of it.
I want to show you this graph. The farther the phone, the higher the GPA. Physical distance creates psychological distance. You don't have to use willpower. Learning that you can modify your situation, improved academic progress. Academic success requires self-control, and it always has, and it always will. Willpower is not great. Situation modification in study after study beats willpower as the way to manage temptations.
You know what right looks like. You know the right thing to do. Do it. And you're going to find that your parents and grandparents and everybody that ever told you to do the right thing was right. And I think for students growing up in an academic environment, you don't want to put them in an untenable position, but you teach them, and every challenge they get over, then they become a little bit more resilient. They've got a little bit more experience. And so all of that, I think, is the way you build resiliency, is you build it kind of step by step.
We have this incredible magic superpower that no other species has. And when you're in an Idealab culture, you are fostering that. So even a small group can just be smarter, than any of its individual parts, if people are saying what they really think. It all depends on the intellectual culture. So now, on the other hand, the echo chamber culture, it's not good for us as individuals. When you're in an echo chamber, our learning skills atrophy, our debate skills atrophy. We've become very brittle as thinkers. And it's also, in the end, it's not fun being in a place where if you have a different viewpoint, you can't express it because it's scary. You're like a bunch of neurons that aren't communicating, and we lose our human superpower.
Thank you for your hard work. I hope you'll come back to Washington, D.C. in a year. God bless you all.